What's up, guys? Happy Sunday. Hope you got your weekend coffee and get ready for a stress free day full of football. Stress free aside from the fact that Josh Jacobs is officially a game time decision, last minute, and you're probably wondering what to do in terms of your alternates. If you have an alternate going in about 30 minutes on that London game, should you wait or should you plug him in and just hope that Josh Jacobs either does or doesn't play? So let's talk about these calf injuries. First of all, it's important to note that this isn't a new calf injury. This is a calf that has popped up on the report earlier this week, but he did go from questionable to a game time decision, indicating a possible worsening of the calf strain. In football players, it's usually that soleus muscle, even though in the common population, the most common spot is that medial gastroc. The problem with it is when the calf gets injured, it puts a greater strain on this Achilles tendon, and you run a slightly increased risk of an Achilles tendon rupture, which is obviously something that we want to avoid. Josh Jacobs also had an illness, but I don't really think that that's affecting this. We've talked before about how those illnesses are typically just viral gastroenteritis or flu-like symptoms, and typically resolve within about a 24 to 36 hour period. So I wouldn't think that that's what it is. I would be worried about the calf injury. So what should you do? In this situation, honestly, I think Josh Jacobs actually does play, but it's a heavy risk there, and I would make sure that you have some sort of backup to plug and play. Emmanuel Wilson probably is on the waivers, and as long as you got roster space for him, I would just quickly stash him, and I would take the risk and roll that Jacobs is going to be active, and if not, then pivot to Wilson last second.